Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and the string of very positive articles in crypto media about XRP definitely is continuing, but I will say it's based on actual metrics that various outlets, including on-chain analytics firms, have been tracking. But look at the headline from you today. XRP has one of the best looking charts in crypto. Here's why. So I want to share a little bit of that with you. I talked a little bit about this yesterday, so I'm not going to go on about it quite to the same degree that I did yesterday, but I bought even more crypto today. I bought yesterday for the first time in a couple months or so, bought even more today. Probably going to do it again tomorrow because I had such a good time. Happy to be patient and hodl, my friends. Also, there is this from the Daily Hodl. This piece was titled, "Here's the worst case scenario for Bitcoin in 10 years, according to macro guru Raoul Pal." Now, I pay attention when macro guru Raoul Pal speaks. He's certainly pro XRP, not that it's his very largest holding, but he is a former Goldman Sachs exec, very well known in the world of crypto. He does believe, and he's betting with an actual investment XRP, that it is at some point in the future going to exceed $10. He just seems to take a very level-head approach about this. He strikes me as intellectually honest. So anyway, I'm just, in a general sense, a fan. But it's so fascinating hearing the things that he has to say in terms of directionally, where's the entire crypto asset class going? So I want to share some of that as well. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. Just an enthusiast here who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. Now, as I record this, XRP is at 34 cents, Bitcoin $21,522, market cap for the asset class a little over $1 trillion, and Bitcoin at 39%. So basically the same, more or less, since Friday. Yes, there's been volatility, but if you look at the weekly charts on the right of your screen right here for the vast majority of these cryptos, just throw out the stable coins because they're stable coins. But for the rest of them, it's just a bunch of sideways action. So it won't surprise you that the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is not far off from where it was yesterday. It's currently at 25 out of 100, although it is worth noting that this did put the index back into extreme fear. Yesterday was fear at 28 out of 100, now at 25 out of 100, back into extreme fear. Oh, the poor, lovable, cuddly little lemmings out there. How will they sleep tonight? Probably not very well, but Moon Labo gonna be sleeping like a baby. Now, into this headline from you today. XRP has one of the best looking charts in crypto. Here's why. According to recent Sentiment Insights article, XRP is one of the better looking NVT charts, has one of the better NVT charts in the entire crypto market. And so what's NVT? And I'm just going to kind of cut to the chase on this. I want to read this whole damn thing. They write here, the NVT is a digital assets industry alternative to profits and earnings ratio, which evaluates asset value by market capitalization divided by transaction volume. So just pause and note, basically what they're looking at, there's how many people are participating, and given the largeness or lack thereof in terms of capitalization of a particular cryptocurrency, in terms of market cap, reasonably, how many people should be participating? Well, it's subjective, but if there are a bunch of transactions, it could indicate that the value is too high when you divide by those two metrics. And on the flip side, if there's not much, maybe it's actually undervalued. And so they cite here specifically how this applies to XRP, and they said the following. As the NVT suggests, XRP is currently bullish as the price of the asset took a huge hit, dropping to multi-week lows at 33 cents, which makes the market capitalization of the asset significantly lower despite the remaining transactional activity. And look, I like tracking all these individual metrics. To me, it's always interesting stuff here, but it doesn't actually change my overarching strategy. You know, if something horrendous happened, like if I actually had money in something and I found out that it was actually it was a rug pull situation, I might sell. I might sell all of it immediately, right? So there's reasons it makes sense to pay attention here, but in a general sense, my whole thing is just like, I'm going to sit here and do nothing. That's pretty much it. Because the data shows me it's true in the stock market and in crypto. I've said this so many times, worth repeating since I'm talking about this topic here now. Getting in and out of positions, this and that, those are the people that lose money, the people that make money, and you meet our market expectations or maybe you beat it. It's the people that just are super patient and don't emotionally respond. They just sit there. So in a general sense, I very much believe that applies to crypto, with a little caveat asterisk being right there that it's a nascent asset class. So I think it does require a bit more diligence. You need to pay attention because you don't know what might change. But in terms of human psychology and how they treat their investments, No, that ain't changing. It's the same human DNA, whether it's humans investing in stock market or crypto. It's just the case that crypto is so damn volatile that it results in emotions flaring up one way or another very quickly and very frequently. And as a result of that, results in people making emotional buying and selling decisions, which isn't good. I mean, do you really think it makes sense to make important buying and selling decisions purely on emotion or largely on emotion rather than fact and circumstance and data? Just saying. But I bought more cryptocurrency today. I bought HBAR. So XRP is my largest holding in terms of cryptos. It's my favorite cryptocurrency on the entire damn planet, but I have so much of it that I decided I needed to stop. I haven't purchased XRP since October of 2020, if memory serves. So it's been a hot minute. And ever since then, anytime I bought anything, it's been other stuff. So here's what I wrote earlier today. And this is why people are in extreme fear today. I'm like, yeah, I'm buying. And I feel so good about it. Anyway, I wrote, I continue to focus on the quantity of each cryptocurrency that I hold rather than what it's worth in dollars. Just bought more HBAR again today at 6.8 cents. My total holdings of it are now up 38% since May. Hashtag HODL. So and that is true. So I actually, I quit purchasing crypto for a long time. I last purchased in late 2021. It may have been October, maybe the beginning part of November. I remember making purchases, and then at some point I was just like, okay, my bags are packed. Hopefully alt season comes. And, well, spoiler alert, it didn't come, at least not to this point. But I was like, I put so much money in. I put real money in. I'm now going to wait. But since then, of course, time has passed. And, you saw the crash in May. It was like market going down. I guess you could call it a bear market, perhaps. Some people say it's not the technical definition, and from their perspective, some say it is, whatever. I don't want to get into that argument in this video. The point is, when that started going down in May, I was like, okay, I didn't think I was going to buy more before stuff popped off. I was hoping that stuff would pop off and alt season and all that crap. It hadn't happened. Prices were going down, so I was like, okay, I'm starting to feel excited because the prices are getting low enough, and time had passed. I had additional capital that I could deploy, so I was like, I'm going to put in a little bit. I'm going to be picky. I'm going to be a little bit fussy about this because my bags were already packed, right? So I between May and at some point in June, I purchased, I think, on like several different days. I bought that. I bought some Algorand also a couple times at least. But then over the last couple of months, I didn't buy anything. I was like just hoping that, if I'm going to be enticed to buy, I was hoping it would just go lower. But I was looking at it the other day and I'm like, well, I've got too much money in my damn checking account. Enough time has passed. It's like I do have more than I should have in there. And so I was like, let's just allocate it. So I was like, fine. So I started buying again yesterday. I did more today. But outside, if I didn't have this opportunity, still my bags were packed before this. But because I've made these purchases again, resuming in May, and not every day, not on a regular schedule even, because I still feel like my bags were packed. But because of this opportunity, my HBAR holdings, which even then was already my second to largest crypto holding, it's up 38%. So I care about what I'm holding, not as much what it is worth today in United States dollars. And then I wrote the following. By the way, I'm currently down on my HBAR investment, probably close to 25%. I do not care. It's not breaking news that crypto is volatile. That's why I'm here. That's also a reason I focus on quantity held rather than what it's worth in dollars. I believed the same when I purchased XRP at 15 cents in 2020. My XRP has been at a loss, or roughly break even, for most of the time I've been in crypto. My average buy price is probably about 25 cents. I genuinely don't care. I firmly believe that the total crypto market cap will be substantially higher in the future, and as such, my unsophisticated strategy is to do nothing after I invest. I wait patiently. However many years I have to, I wait patiently. And so that's what I wrote. And that's all true. I'm down in HBAR, and not ashamed to admit it. It is what it is. This is not surprising me that I'd be down at some point in time after purchasing a crypto at some point in the future. Whatever. I'm enticed to buy more, so I bought more. I don't believe it's going to stay like this. The whole asset class moves in tandem. I don't give a damn. It doesn't matter. I'm up right now in XRP. Maybe it goes back below where my average buy-in price was around 25 cents. Okay. I'll tell you what, if XRP gets back down to 15 cents, even I'm buying more. My bags are more than packed. That would entice me. If you get back to roughly the 15 cent range, and I'm not predicting it's going to happen. If it happens, I'm in, bro. I'm certainly in. And then there's this from the Daily Huddle. Here's the worst case scenario for Bitcoin in 10 years, according to macro guru Raoul Pal. Real Vision CEO Raoul Pal says that Bitcoin can still erupt en route to outperforming other asset classes in the next 10 years, even in his worst case scenario. In a recent roundtable discussion on the Scott Melker YouTube channel, the former Goldman Sachs executive explains how the more extreme an asset's inherent volatility is, the higher it could potentially multiply in price compared to less risky investments. And here's a quote from him. Volatility gives the reward. So just pause. I've been saying volatility is the purpose of investing. He gets it. He's saying it right here. Anyway, he says, so volatility gives a reward. Because it's a 70 vol asset, it gives these 20x, 50, 100x rewards depending what time of purity, that's not a word, depending what time a period you're looking at. People just are not set up for that because they are mean reversionists. They think the world is cyclical and everything reverts back to where it was. So therefore, every boom has a bust and every bust brings it back to where it started. But that's not what happens here. It's in an exponential trend. So every bust is significantly higher. I mean, Bitcoin $4,000, Bitcoin $20,000. That's low to low. That's extraordinary. But people don't see that. They're not used to it. They don't know how to deal with it. People are having to learn. All of us did, end quote. And so a way to dumb it down further, and I'll say that he's totally spot on, it's that the crypto asset class has been trending up for its entire existence. 13 years now. Trending up despite extreme volatility. When are these people going to learn? It's not going away. It is not. Even if I'm wrong on all the horses I'm betting on, with the horses being cryptocurrencies, if they all go to zero, there's still things that can be done that you cannot do without this technology existed. So that represents value. The money's going to flow somewhere. Okay? It's not going to zero. I could not be more excited as a result to be here. There's so much opportunity. There's never been an opportunity like this in the existence of mankind for this type of life-changing wealth in such a quick time period. And that's because we're talking about like new forms of money effectively, in some use cases anyway. Let me know what you think, but I'll wrap up here. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.